these are some case studies for class 9. Let's solve them one by one. So here it says Rohan draws a circle of radius 10 centimeter. So radius of the circle is 10 centimeter. He also draws two chords AB and CD in such a way that AB, the length of AB is given as 6 centimeter and CD is given as 8 centimeter from the center O. Not the length but the distance, such that AB and CD are 6 and 8 centimeter away from the center. So obviously यहाँ पर I'll take this point, यहाँ पर मैं mark कर लेती हूँ कि this point as M and this point as N. So I'm given OM is equal to 6 centimeter and ON is equal to 8 centimeter from center O. Now he has some doubts that are given below. Help him by answering all these questions. So he says, what is the length of AB? So I'll answer one by one. Length of AB, length of CD. Now next it circle divides the plane on which it lies in. So I'll write 3 equal parts. There are always 3 parts. So one is inside of the circle, the other is outside, exterior, and then the third is on the circle. So 3 parts होते हैं. A quadrilateral is called cyclic. All the 4 vertices lie on the circle. Fourth part will be A part circle. Which of the following statements is not true? Equal chords subtend equal angle to the center. This is true. The perpendicular from center of a circle to a chord bisects the chord. This is true. Angles in the same segment of a circle are equal. This is true. Sum of either pair of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral 190 is 90. This is false because ये जो sum होता है that is equal to 180 degrees. So मेरा answer हो जाएगा D part इस केस में. So let's come to first and second part of this question, जिसमें लिखा है find the length of AB, find the length of CD. For this, I will draw the circle, then this chord AB, and this chord CD. The chords are not parallel, otherwise it will be very difficult to solve. Then perpendicular, this is M, and this is N. I'll say join OB because radius is given to us, and join OD. Right? So we know perpendicular from center bisects the chord. So we'll remember this. Perpendicular from center bisects the chord. This is something we need to remember. So we know that AM is equal to BN is equal to half AB and CN is equal to DN is equal to half CD. Is half CD. ठीक है? So इसके बाद what we do is we are now given the radius OB and OD as 10 centimeter. OM is 6, ON is 8. So in this question, what we do is we take right angle triangle in triangle OMB. We say OB square is equal to OM square plus MB square. We apply the Pythagoras theorem. Right? OB we know is 10 square, OM is 6 square, and MB we need to find out. So MB square is equal to 100 minus 36, which is 64. So MB will be equal to square root of 64. We'll take only the positive square root as we're talking of the length, which is 8 centimeter. So from here we get AB, which is twice of MB, which will be 2 into 8 as 16 centimeter. So for the first part, length of AB, my answer would be 16 centimeter. Similarly, which we have done for AB, we'll do for CD as well, right? So usme I'll take triangle OND. So let us take triangle OND in triangle OND. So we'll have by Pythagoras theorem OD square is ON square plus ND square. OD again the radius is 10 ka square. ON is 8 ka square. ND we need to find out. So this will be 10 square minus 8 square is equal to ND square. 100 minus 64 is ND square, which is 36 ND square. So ND we know is square root of 36, which is 6 centimeter आ जाएगा. And obviously for CD we'll do twice of ND and it will be 6 to the 12 centimeter. For CD my answer would be 12 centimeter. Next, proceeding on to the next question and the next case study. I suppose this one is the one which covers the given figure. So they say triangle ABC is isosceles. Angle B is given to angle C. Now in triangle ABC, if angle B is equal to angle C, then by isosceles triangle property which says sides opposite to equal angles are equal. So if angle B is equal to angle C, I would get AB is equal to AC. And LM is parallel to BC. Angle A is given as 50 degrees, right? So we need to answer all these questions. The first question says that quadrilateral LMCB is what? Right? So we are given LM is parallel to BC, one pair of opposite sides parallel, the other two are non-parallel, so we'll name it as a trapezium. So quadrilateral LMCB is a trapezium. Right? The first question answered. Then the second one is value of angle LMC. So if you see, LMC means this angle. So here what we proceed is, we know in triangle ABC angle B angle C के equal है, तो angle A plus angle B plus angle C is 180 degrees. We are using angle sum property of triangles. Angle sum property of triangles. Angle A is 50. Angle B and angle C are equal, so I named them as X. So x plus x is 180 degree. So 2x is equal to 130 degree. So here x would be equal to 65 degrees. So angle B is equal to angle C as 65 degrees. Now we already know that this angle C and B, they are 65. Now if they are asking for angle LMC, I'll use the rule for parallel lines. We know LM is parallel to BC and AC is transversal. So angle LMC, this one, plus angle MCB, plus angle MCB is 180 degrees. The sum is 180 degrees because they are co-interior angles. So we know the measure of angle LMC, which is 65 degrees. We need to find for angle MCB and the sum is 180 degree. So, sorry, we know MCB as 65 and we need to find for LMC, right? So we need to find for angle LMC. So it would be angle LMC in the first one would be equal to 180 minus 65. We'll subtract the 2, it will be 115 degrees. So my answer here would be 115 degrees, the measure of angle LMC. And the same, the measure of angle ALM. So now we need to find measure of angle ALM. Again, because we know LM is parallel to BC, right? So we know LM is parallel to BC and so we need to find, we're now finding this angle, this one, right? So we say LM is parallel to BC and AB is transversal. AB is transversal. Therefore, angle ALM is equal to angle ABC and because they are corresponding angles. And you've already said that angle ABC, we've already calculated angle ABC as 65 degrees. So therefore, angle ALM again would be same as 65 degrees because they're corresponding angles. So here again I'll go for 65 degrees. So let's move on to the third case study, which says green cleaning refers to cleaning methods and products which with environmentally friendly ingredients and procedures which are designed to preserve human health and environmental quality. So basically this talks about a triangle being given with sides as 11, 6 and 15. So I can safely say that this question is from Heron's formula. Now the question says What is the semi-perimeter of the triangle? So very easy. Semi-perimeter is sum of all sides divided by 2. The semi-perimeter 17 plus 15 would be equal to 32 divided by 2 is 16 meters. So the semi-perimeter of the triangle I would write as 16 meters. We're coming to the second part. What type of triangle is given in the question? So type of triangle, because all the sides are different, and I also see that 11 square plus 6 square is not equal to 15 square. 11 square is 121, 6 square is 36, and it's not equal to 225. Therefore, it's not a right angle triangle also. For the second part, I would write scalene triangle. It's given a scalene triangle. Now it says find the area on square meters of the wall. So we need to find the area using Heron's formula, S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C square root. So now I would go for S because I've already calculated as 16. 16 minus 11, 16 minus 6, 16 minus 15, and the square root here. So I'll do it like 16 into 16 minus 11 is 5, 16 minus 6 is 10, and 16 minus 15 is 1. Now I know 16 is a perfect square, so 4 will go outside the brackets. 4 will go outside the square root sign. Into square root mein, this is 5 and 10. So 5 into 2, which will be 4 into 5 into square root of 2, which is 20 square root of 2 square meters. So here, if I go one step further, I can put the value of root 2, which is 1.414 to 1.414 I put here. So 14.14 into 2 would give me 28.28 square meters as the area. Either I write this number or I go for this number. So area in square meters of the wall I can find out by using Heron's formula. Find the cost of paint if the price is 8 per square meters. So cost of paint लगाने के लिए, निकालने के लिए, to find the cost of painting the wall would be area, which is 20 root 2 multiplied by cost per square meter 8, which will give me 160 root 2 rupees, or I can go for 28.28 into 8, right? If you multiply these two, so 8 8s are 64, 6 carry, 16 plus 6 is 22, 2 carry, again 64, 2, 66, 6 carried, again 16 plus 6 would be 22. So this is the cost in rupees approximately, or I could go for this number. So next, the fifth part. Now the fifth part says write the formula to find the area of a triangle. So to find the area of a triangle, we either use Heron's formula, right? So we will use Heron's formula, which we've already written, S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C, or I will go for half. Please write it correctly, as it says half into base into corresponding height. I will write corresponding height, right? So these are the two formulas. So this fifth part, I suggest we'll write this formula, which is half into base into corresponding sides, which is the formula to find area of a triangle.